Do you think the Earth at some point was a big droplet of melt just floating in space? When you have a totally molten object like this, the heaviest elements, and that includes things like iron, would sink to the center of this droplet, and the lightest elements, things rich in carbon and water, for instance, or light elements, would float to the top and float there like algae on a lake.
The sinking iron accumulated at Earth's center, where it created a molten core twice the size of the moon. The liquid iron is constantly swirling and flowing. And even today, this motion generates electric currents, which turned our planet into a giant magnet with north and south poles. The core is still in constant motion. Without Earth's liquid iron core, life would be in trouble. This swirling ball of molten iron is what generates the magnetic field around our planet. And we need that magnetic field because every day, a deadly stream of electrically charged particles bombards the Earth. Ejected by the sun in monstrous solar flares. These particles hurtle through space at about 1,000,000 miles an hour, forming what is known as the solar wind. Some think that if the solar wind ever reached our planet, it would strip away the atmosphere. But Earth's magnetic field creates a protective shield that deflects these deadly particles. And you don't have to travel far to see the fate of a planet that lost its shield. 4 billion years ago, Mars had a liquid iron core and a magnetic field just like Earth's. Mars built up a thick atmosphere and supported liquid water on its surface. The planet may have even been home to primitive forms of life. But Mars is just a fraction the size of the Earth, so it cooled more rapidly. And as it cooled, its molten iron core hardened. As a result, Mars stopped generating its magnetic shield. And according to one theory, this left its atmosphere to be scoured away by the solar wind. Today, the surface of Mars is a barren desert. Mars is a stark reminder of what our world could have become if its iron core had cooled. Because without a magnetic shield, a planet is left prey to the solar wind, and life as we know it could never flourish.